Pakistan has spent nearly 3 times more than India on lobbying in Washington this year. And a new report suggests that this money has delivered big political returns. These claims come from an investigation by the New York Times. Since January, the relationship between the United States and Pakistan has changed sharply. This marks a major shift from the last 4 years under President Joe Biden, who did not hold even one phone call with a Pakistani leader. But under President Donald Trump, the story is very different. Trump has already met Pakistani leaders twice at the White House. One of these meetings was with Pakistani Army Chief Field Marshal Azam Munir. This was an unprecedented move because US presidents normally meet elected leaders, not army chiefs. At the same time, Trump has taken a hard line on India. He has imposed steep tariffs, used aggressive language and questioned India's policies on terrorism, Kashmir and Operation Sindoor. Analysts say relations between India and the United States are now at their lowest point in the post-Cold War era. But what explains this shift? According to the New York Times, it may not be geopolitical at all. It may be money. The report says Pakistan paid $5 million to lobbying firms linked to Trump's close associates. This amount is almost 3 times what India spent. The timeline of events is striking. Pakistan signed contracts with 6 lobbying firms worth $5 million a year to get access to Trump and push for favorable policies. One contract was signed with Cedin Law LLP on April 8. This firm then subcontracted Javelin Advisors. The agreement promised meetings at the White House and enhanced leadership level engagement. Just weeks later, Trump hosted Azam Munir in the Oval Office. This matched the lobbying contract's commitment almost word for word. Pakistan also signed a contract with Orchard Advisors. They subcontracted Squire Patton Boggs, a major lobbying force in Washington. Their job was simple: reduce tariffs on Pakistan. And this is exactly what happened. Pakistan's tariff rate, which Trump had earlier set at 29%, was cut to 19%. But Trump did something else at the same time. He slapped an additional 25% tariff on India. This pushed India's total tariff burden to 50%, the highest in the world. The benefits for Pakistan did not stop at tariffs. The United States also signed a $500 million agreement with Pakistan for natural mineral extraction. This comes at a time when the US is looking for new sources of critical minerals used in high-tech industries. Experts say the pattern is too clear to ignore. Michael Kugelman, a senior analyst who studies the region, says the events line up cleanly. Lobbyists pushed for tariff relief, the tariff came down. Lobbyists pushed for economic cooperation. A major mineral deal followed. Kugelman says you can look at the dots connecting themselves. The latest revelations raise tough questions about how Washington's foreign policy is being shaped. They also show how lobbying money, especially when tied to people close to the president, can influence access decisions and even national relationships. For India, the report is a warning about changing mood in Washington. But for Pakistan, it is proof that aggressive lobbying can deliver results. And for the United States, it is another example of how money and influence continue to shape foreign policy under the Trump administration.